If you're a business owner, you know that responding to the customer the fastest gives you the higher chance of you landing that customer. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can build an automation in make.com that will basically increase your response rate via email. That is, someone might go on your website and fill out a form and they might not get a response right away. And in today's tutorial, we want to fix that. We will be building a simple automation that responds to them, that qualifies the leads and also respond to them immediately. If you don't know who I am, I'm Benedict, and I simplify complex AI webflow for businesses and creators. And you are welcome to subscribe to the channel, like and share this video. All right, let's build here. So we are going to go to make.com. You're going to need a couple of things for this. You need make.com and you need openrouter. OPEN, openrouter. So openrouter is a unified interface for all of your LLM models. So you have one API key that connects you to multiple APIs out there, multiple LLMs. So it's a great way if you don't want to spend a lot of bucks on whatever LLM you're using. You can just use this platform, recharge it as you want. And today we're going to go to create a scenario. And what we want to do here is, once we're in here, we want to go ahead and create a new webhook. And for this, we'll do webhook here, create a custom webhook. And once this is in here, what we want is we want to add a new webhook for this. Today, we're going to be building this automation for a roofing company. And this roofing company is called Elite Roofing Services. So we would just say roofers. Is that how you spell it? I think roofers hook web form. ROFERS. All right, so and then I'm gonna save this, and this is the webhook that you pass into your form. And to get the data, what we want to do, we want to test this and see if it's going to receive the data. To do this, we're going to use Post Data. Post Data is basically a platform that helps you make API requests and send some requests in the same way you would on your website. So we're just using this for a test example. And we're going to send this so that we can determine the data structure. When you do it, you should see a 200 OK, meaning that it worked well. So as you can see here, it says successfully determined. So the data structure has been determined. So we'll save this and we'll go ahead and save our stuff here. Now, once that is saved, the next thing we want is we want to now add our openrouter AI module here. And we want to use the created chat completion module. That's what we want. And to do this, what we need is, you need that connection, obviously. So you will need to add, if you don't have it already, you will add the connection and do your API key and everything in there and then save it. And the message that we want, the link to everything we're doing here is going to be in the description. So you can find it right in there and use it. What we want is the prompt is going to be in the description, like I said. So we want this content here, and we're going to input a couple of things here. We wanted to evaluate the names, the roofers issue. So we will do this. Severity is the severity level. We want to add the email here as well. Email, and we're going to say email, and then we're going to add this here. And then we'll go to the issue that they said in their email. So this is what is going to evaluate, and based on what they send, is going to say if it's a severity, active leak, or storm damage, label status as high priority, and then draft the prompt response and everything to the address, and then with the button and everything. And we want this to be our system prompt. We want to use Claude Sonnet 4.6 for this, and we'll go ahead and save that. Okay, once that is saved, the next module that we want is going to be the whatever email service that you're using. This could be Gmail, this could be Outlook, whatever service you're using. So we're going to use Gmail for this one, and we're going to use the send email model. And what I want here, you want to select your email that you're using for the business. The tool, that's the recipient, so we're going to map it to the email. Subject, we're just going to type in something here. Say new we received. So say we received your email, your inquiry. Okay. And then for the body content, we want a raw HTML because you want your stuff to be well designed. So for this, we're going to basically have a like a raw HTML template here. Okay, so we'll go ahead. This also will be in the description, and you can find it in there. And what I want is, I'm just going to paste that in here. So we're getting, first thing, we're getting the response from the Claude module here. We're getting the address from them, and then we want their name and stuff. So we want that. There's something I need to fix in the prompt because this is often overlooked, and I left it for a reason. because when you're in here in this prompt, the tendency for the AI is to basically write things that you don't want in the email. So I have here write with high trust, clarity, and urgent response characteristics. Output your analysis inside the clean paragraphs. Do not use reference variables. Do not use asterisks um, or emojis. The text should be clean and professional, not too lengthy. Okay, so that's what we want in there, and then we're gonna save it, and we will save this for now. Now, we're gonna go back here to our post data, and we want to send another request to basically test the scenario out and see if it works. Okay, let's go back here. For that to happen, we have to run the scenario. So I'm gonna run it, and I'm gonna go back to post data, and I'm gonna send some data here to that. Okay, so we have a 208. Okay, so that automation should be running right now, and we're gonna wait and see what happens. Okay, so it went through. Did we actually get the email? Well, let's go and find out. So I did send it to one of my emails here. So, okay, so yes, we did receive that inquiry. Is right here. And you can see reply will receive your inquiry. And we basically have everything in here. And this button links to whatever service that you are offering at this point, whatever service you're offering. And once you click that, they can go ahead right away, book themselves, set themselves up for to confirm their appointment. So that kind of speeds up your process of responding to your client. So this is a simple automation, but yet effective, and it gives you the result and can 10x your sales and your clients. So if you want the blueprint, go ahead and check the link in the description. You will need to enter your first and your first name and your email in order to have access to this. But until then, I will see you in the next tutorial. Go ahead and subscribe, follow if you like the video. Thank you.